Today is the day we have all been waiting for. The WrestleMania of immersive experiences, the Super Bowl of the theme park industry. Oh baby, baby, today is opening day at Epic Universe. So buckle up, grab some popcorn and get ready because you're coming with us for one hell of a ride as we tackle this historic theme park day.
Epic Universe is open to the world and we are here to check it all out. The good, the bad, the ugly, the great, the epic. And I gotta say, this morning has already been pretty damn epic. We're gonna talk about merch, we're gonna talk about food, we're gonna talk about everything new that we can see at Epic Universe, and you're coming along for the ride. But before that, we gotta go way back to the beginning. We're here. Missed my alarm. We were supposed to wake up at what time?
Right, Paul was gonna wake up at 2. I set my alarm for 3, so my alarm woke us up, but we're here.
I have no idea if we're gonna be able to catch the brief opening ceremony at 8 a.m. Hopefully,
we are, because we're gonna sprint there.
But I'm ready. Let's do
Woo!
this.
Opening day! Yeah! Opening day, baby! Woo! They just opened up the gates about 10 minutes early, so we're heading straight into the park right now.
Give me a C! C!
Ready?
It's happening.
It feels surreal.
Opening day. It's real. It's
Totally
real
different
now.
animal.
It's real. 4, 3.
Good morning, travelers. On behalf of the thousands of team members across Universal Orlando Resort, we'd like to welcome you to Universal Epic Universe. Thank you for being with us on this historic day as we officially open Epic Universe to the world.
So already, things are crazy. Our and I split up.
I am getting all the limited edition merch that I can possibly hold. It is a madhouse here at the main merch shop. This line, I've been in line for about an hour.
And I am on my way to, you already know, baby, the Dark Universe portal entrance, because each portal individually is gonna have an opening, a little celebration. So I wanna make sure I catch this one.
Merch in hand. Now I gotta go meet up with Walk.
What? Thank you so much. And we just got free water. Look at that.
So sweet, they just gave me water. It's hot. It's already hot. That is such a nice touch.
Today's a good day, baby. Everybody's in a good mood. Things are feeling freaking good today. I'm feeling good, and I cannot wait to get into Dark Universe. I'm ready.
It is now our pleasure to introduce Steven Spielberg.
Discovery, and even to face our fears. We are introduced to these incredible worlds we only dare imagine, and in the process, we discover the hero in ourselves. Universal Epic Universe has brought those worlds to life. All the sights, sounds, and feelings we come to love in a way that can only be described as epic.
That was incredible. Also, I found Pao, clearly.
I'm here.
So she didn't get lost.
No.
But we both finally met up. It was insane, those crowds,
Right.
as you saw.
It definitely
Now-
sucked to not walk through Dark Universe together on the first
That was
opening
weird,
day.
yeah.
That was
I
weird.
was by myself the entire time.
I was by myself too. We got split up completely. There was no way I could meet up with him before the opening ceremony of Dark
You know,
Universe.
I am so glad though that we chose Dark Universe. Right now, the first place that we came to we're now in line to buy the Dark Universe vinyl.
Yes, they sold out during previews and they are supposed to be back in stock now. Hopefully by the time that it gets to us, it won't be sold out.
And
We got
we
it.
got it, baby. So
Wow.
something I didn't mention earlier was that this is, if you're not familiar with what this is the Danny Elfman vinyl of Dark Universe.
We had to get our hands on it.
I think it was like almost 30, 40 minutes. Just
It
to
felt
get
like
it.
forever. I've been in
Yeah.
line. That split up was a little bit unfair because my day was just in line for merch and your day was in line getting
Oh, yeah.
all the good
One
stuff.
hell of a show.
I
It
mean,
is.
divide and conquer, right? But it's been a good morning.
Yeah.
Crowd level wise, I would say pretty decent. I thought this was going to be
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
Monsters Unchained right now is at like a 30-minute wait.
Right. And
So
think about that for a second. Opening day, 30-minute wait for Monsters Unchained.
maybe
Right.
the crowds will roll in as the day continues.
That's
I mean, we
right.
were crazy and got here super
Right.
early. But, all right, let's go get some breakfast. We are at Café Le de la Serene. This is one of our favorite places to eat.
If you're not familiar with it already, or if you've already seen our Wizarding World 10
Wizarding World
hours
video,
portal
yes.
video, you know that this is a Parisian-style cafe where we're outside here, sitting outside. It's such a beautiful day on top of
It
everything.
is a beautiful day.
Now we want to do a quick vibe check to see how these opening day crowds are looking.
9:58. The park opened officially
An hour ago.
About an hour ago. So we've got Harry Potter Battle at the Ministry delayed. Stardust
Okay.
Racers 15-minute wait.
Okay.
Viking Training Camp does not have that's not training. Constellation Carousel is at 5 minutes. Dragon
5
Racers
minutes?
Rally is at 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Hiccup Swing Gliders is at 5
5
minutes.
minutes? Hold
Fire
on.
Drill is at 5 minutes. Monsters Unchained is at 35 minutes. Curse of the World is at 5 minutes. Yoshi's Adventure is at 5 minutes. Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge is at 25
minutes.
And
Minecart at-
Madness is
Okay,
at
hold on.
35
I have a feeling
minutes.
if it keeps going the way that it's going, that we might be able to ride. I feel like the majority of the rides here.
I have a feeling that a lot of people are maybe waiting for it to be a little bit later in the day to avoid the opening day crowd, like rush of the morning.
Maybe.
So maybe later in the afternoon we might see those times pick up, but definitely morning is starting off really nice with those wait times.
Right. And
But-
honestly, the day's been kind of really nice.
It's been smooth. It's been a
Yeah.
very smooth
Like
opening day.
You have your moments where everything bottlenecks, right? The people,
Yes,
the crowds in certain
yes.
specific areas.
Especially for the opening day portals. Anyway, so much food.
Seeing all these plates and these cups now makes me realize that we probably over-ordered.
Maybe I was a little too hungry.
But you know what? I'm starving. We're starving.
So we're
And
gonna
it still looks delicious,
Yes.
all of
To
it.
start off, we have the croissant supreme, bacon, egg, fromage blanc, croissant bun, seasonal berries with lavender honey. Are we gonna cheers it?
Yeah.
Cheers at the bacon croissant.
Cheers. I'm still waiting to taste something that I don't like. It's
Wow.
crazy.
That is delicious. It's like the egg with the bacon, and I'm not a bacon person, but
That's true.
the cheese.
It's like fresh, freshly
It's
made
so fresh. We also got the crepe Parisian, which is the egg brie, sliced, cracked black pepper, turkey breast, roasted apples, Mornay sauce, and yuzu hollandaise sauce.
delicious,
Yeah.
but
Am I not gonna like it?
no, you're gonna like it.
Okay.
No, it's great. I could do without. Is that apple? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could do without the mix of the apple.
I was like, because it's a crepe, I was thinking it was gonna be a little sweeter. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite.
Not what we expected.
Right. And lastly, we've got the Cambon Beurre, which is ham, Gruyere cheese, Dijon mustard butter, and a French baguette. Everything that I could possibly want in a breakfast
sandwich.
sandwich. In a breakfast sandwich. Listen, I'm a simple girl. I just
I
want
mean, the
ham
only
and
thing
cheese.
missing, I feel like if they added some egg, it would have been like 10 out of 10. I would say it's a little bit more on the basic side, right?
I think the problem is that we started with the croissant, which is so good.
Oh, yeah.
But everything else just kind of like
down
didn't
from there.
live up to that expectation. Ooh, we are full, like maybe a little too full, if you ask me. But Café L'Heure de la Serene breakfast is a great way to start the day. Now, we did notice that Harry Potter Battle at the Ministry has been delayed. However, that being said, we're going to kind of like linger around here. It's been delayed for quite some time, and I'm really hoping that Universal technicians are in there just trying to get it up as quickly as possible, which means that if we're in here, then there's a very real possibility that we could maybe ride it, depending on whether the delay is no longer a delay. Now, if we're not here anymore, forget about it, because that line's going to go up to like 800 minutes in like a heartbeat.
1,000 minutes minimum.
But while we do wait it out, I want to show you a little something.
Ooh, fancy box.
A fancy box for a fancy girl.
Wand.
For a fancy wand, yes. Now, while Walk and I split up earlier this morning, I went to go get merch, and I helped myself. Well, I helped myself to Walk's credit card, actually.
Wow.
This is going to be the opening day new second generation wand. It is themed to the Phoenix Arch.
Oh, wow. That's actually gorgeous. Look at that.
It is
It
beautiful.
looks literally like the architecture that we see.
On the Phoenix,
yeah.
at the Phoenix Arch. It is absolutely beautiful. The second I saw that this was coming out for opening day, I was like, I knew right away that I had to get it. People keep just like screaming over there. I keep thinking that the queue just opened up. There's people clapping, but I don't know for what reason. And I'm just like, what's going on? Yes, but opening day excitement because I need that to undelay itself. Undelay. Still delayed. Despite my best, most effort-driven spells, we did not succeed. Harry Potter Battle at the Ministry is just not looking like something that we're probably going to ride today, because I don't think we're going to come back once that line opens up to 800 minutes.
But we can't leave Wizarding World without doing at least one spell. So thank you, Cosme, for this beautiful wand right here. This is Lumos. Did it.
Oh, mine vibrated.
Notice that it's following the wand. Look,
It
it follows the wands.
So with the second generation wand, it's going to follow the wand. That is so cool. I did enjoy having that niffler following my
follow.
wand, baby.
That's so funny.
All right. I wish that we could actually use these wands to teleport, because this park is big. And right now we're going to walk all the way to the front of the park because we have a lot of stuff that we are carrying.
That's right.
That
we want to protect that vinyl.
We do want to protect the vinyl, and we just don't want to carry everything around all day. So there are lockers at the front of the park that we can leave our stuff in. Hopefully they're not all taken.
And they have small and big lockers. Smaller ones are going to run you about $15, and the big ones are $20. All of the big ones right now, it is about noontime. We're sold out. I almost tripped. We're sold out, so make sure you do that early instead of later.
And speaking of the fact that it is around noontime, we are taking a little vibe check since we are back at the front of the park, and it is pretty empty, if you ask me.
Super empty.
Definitely a different pace compared to what we saw earlier this morning. We do have news crews out front reporting on the day.
Should we jump on the stage and ask for an interview?
I think I'm good. Okay, so I'm not going to go through every single ride here because it's very sunny and it's very hard to see. However, I'm seeing 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 25, 5, 20, 15. Really, honestly,
Wow, anything over 30?
45 minutes Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge.
Of course. Universal played it smart.
It seems like opening day was capped at a certain capacity. I don't know exactly that number,
We've heard different numbers being thrown around.
We've heard different numbers being thrown around. So maybe that's how they were able to manage this incredible crowd situation going on, because there's no chaotic craziness, at least at the moment.
Not yet.
The craziest crazy was at the 6 o'clock in the morning hour, 7 a.m. hour, but now it's just
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Dare I say, it feels a little bit more empty than it did during some of the preview days.
It does, actually.
So that is kind of insane.
It is insane, but I do want to note that I don't think this is going to be a super accurate representation of what
Nope.
the park is going to look like
Not
at
at all.
capacity.
No.
Because it's so empty. It's impossible.
Right. Now, before we make our way over to Isle of Berk, we needed to make a quick stop here, right at I would say the main shop here at Epic Universe, specifically in Celestial Park, because we wanted to see what merch they still had available. They did have a lot of exclusive merch for the grand opening this morning, which Pal was in here for like 5 hours trying to buy something. We're gonna see what else they have, or if there's anything even left.
So we have opening day magnets here. They're going to be for every land. These are like the specific opening day shirts, which basically features
all of the lands, all five.
all
right?
5
Yes.
lands. Yes. Now I will tell you that at like 6:50 in the morning when they let everyone in, this was a madhouse, and everybody's shirts were flying off the rack as if they were never going to appear again. And here we stand with a ton of shirts. You can see that it is limited edition grand opening merchandise. I was told that there are only about 200 of these posters.
The posters?
Yes. Completely limited edition. At least that's what they were saying this morning when I was in line. And here they are. The grand opening exclusive Coca-Cola bottles. Very, very cool. They're going to have here at the bottom, it says grand opening May 22nd.
2025.
Technically not 100% new because we did see him when we popped into Dark Universe a little bit earlier, first thing in the morning, but he is so cute.
I feel like we need to get one before we head out.
Are we gonna remember? Because I don't think we want to walk around with this right now,
No,
unless you're trying to go
exactly.
back to the locker
and pay
again.
for another? Nah, I'm good. Of all of the merch items that I've seen so far that we haven't seen during previews,
It is the cutest.
that is my favorite. Do you know what time it is?
It's Isle of Berk time, baby!
It's time to go see some freaking dragons.
It's like little by little, every single time we come in here, something is just more complete, and obviously with opening day, it had to be complete.
Had to
So
be.
the
That's
first
right.
time, there was no fire. The second time, there's only fire in one, and today, there's fire in both centuries.
That's right. Can you imagine this at night? If we get a chance, we gotta come back
We
in here.
have to come back at
That's right.
least once. All right, Walk, what do we want to hit first?
Woo! Well, it feels like every single attraction wait time is super below average, so I'm down for anything.
There is nothing better than riding on the back of a dragon. Hiccups is at a 5-minute wait. What?
Now, the cool thing about these attractions here at Isle of Berk, and something I really love about them, is that they are all themed after some of the characters in the film franchise. So if you're familiar with the film franchise, then you can see the personality that these rides have. For example, this one that we're about to ride on is Hiccup's Wing Gliders. And of course, that one is themed after Hiccup and Toothless. If you haven't been to Epic yet and you're trying to figure out when to do this ride, I highly, highly recommend. Do it at night because it is gorgeous at night. But if you can, of course, do it during the day.
Now these lockers are going to be facial recognition. If you haven't heard us say this before, we mentioned this also in our 10-hour video in Isle of Berk, and we're putting everything away because it is time to ride a dragon. Hiccup's Wing Gliders, always a great coaster. Now we are in the Hiccup's workshop, the main merch shop to the Hiccup's Wing Gliders, and I don't know if we had seen this before, but
Wow.
another Viking, and this has Berk. Oh,
This one is actually nicer than the one we
I think
bought
we're gonna
the other
have to
day.
get another mug. Okay, so that merch was not new. We just hadn't seen it. But this
Whoa. Okay, so it seems like we're seeing
seems like
a
we're
pattern here.
sensing a pattern
So
that
there's
every
a new.
sipper. This one is actually more expensive than the Frankenstein one. This one is $39.99. However, you do get free refills all day. What's the rule? If you see it 3 times, you buy it. So I'm going to.
That's the first time.
Yes.
One of 3. All right, so if that's the case, then let's get out of Berk real fast.
Woo!
And we are done with Hiccup's Wing Gliders. That was an awesome ride. As always, like we said, it's one of our top rides. It was at a 5-minute wait, and we did get a little tiny like this tiny of a delay, which is okay. It's opening day. For the first few weeks or even months, if you're planning to come, you're most likely going to run into some delays, and that is fine. We're still having one hell of a time. Now, speaking of which, we've got to do something that we have not done yet in any of our videos. We have not eaten or not eating because we're not going to eat right now. We're going to drink something at Mead Hall.
Gobber,
Yes.
we're about to head into Mead Hall. I need to know some recommendations.
My mead is
Yes.
number one thing. So,
Is it just mead? What do we order?
all right, we obviously want to just order meat sometimes. But no, there's a Viking meal in there that gives you a little taste of everything.
Okay.
If you really want something that's just delicious, is the wings.
Okay.
It's got a delicious taste to them. So I don't know what exactly is on them, but
It's delicious.
I'll just eat them all the time. So
Yes.
and mix that with the meat, you're good.
Now, will it give me a big belch?
That might. I mean, you gotta have the gut for it too. So you don't really have the stomach for it right now. So you can keep learning and practicing though. If you start with tiny ones, then maybe they can really
Okay.
get there. So.
Like I want a big dragon belch style. We're gonna go try the mead.
You enjoy your time.
And the
at Mead Hall,
chicken
all right?
wings.
Perfect.
Thank you, Gobber. Wow, this place is very impressive. It's kind of like in a I feel like everyone's like staring at me because it's kind of like a hall, like a eatery hall, basically.
It's an actual, it's like
AKA Mead Hall, yes, like a chamber. And everything is kind of like in a circular formation. So you just kind of pick your poison as to where you want to sit. Now, if you look around Mead Hall, you're also going to find different tapestries of each of the Vikings from the Isle of Berk series.
Now we can't talk about all of this without talking about the center piece in the middle that looks so beautiful and giant.
It is huge. But it is
Especially that combined with all of the dragon structures carved out of wood over here. You see them everywhere? They're so cool.
We got Gobber's recommendation mead, and we also got Stormfly's catch of the day. This is so cute. I will not lie. I thought this was going to be a lot bigger than what it is, but it is adorable. It's like a kid's snack, and what this is a cereal crumble chocolate mousse fish.
How is it?
It's not bad. I'm not a mousse person. I like it when it's like combined with other things. So because the Rice Krispie treats like underneath the fish are still here. Also the orangey chocolate that they have for the fish, the shell, that actually has like an orangey flavor to it. It's like a very interesting taste. Would I get it again? There are other things that I would get before I would get this.
Okay. I like it. I give it 8 out of 10.
Now we also, per Gobber's glorious recommendation, we got Gobber's mead. And this is going to be a boysenberry blackcurrant vanilla with grains of paradise infusion.
It's so refreshing. Again, I'm hot, I'm dehydrated. I feel like I lost like 10 pounds of sweat alone. So this is beautiful. Now because I'm so dehydrated, it's going to enter my system quicker, so I might be talking a little bit too much smack later, so tell me to shut up if I do.
It is 2:35 in the afternoon right now. We're gonna do a little bit of a vibe check.
Did you just do a spin vibe check? Is that what we're doing?
A spin vibe check right now. Okay. Crowds still very, very low. I mean, we have Fire Drill right behind us at 5 minutes. Dragons Racers Rally is at 25 minutes. Then we have Stardust Racers at 15 minutes. Constellation Carousel at a 5-minute wait. Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge at a 25-minute wait.
Wow.
I mean, everything. Yoshi's is at 5. Minecart Madness 10 minutes. Curse of the Werewolf 10 minutes.
Wow.
And Monsters Unchained is at 20 minutes. The only thing is, Harry Potter Battle at the Ministry is still delayed.
I feel so bad. There was a long line in there when we went.
I know that the team members and the technicians, they're working as hard as they can to get that ride up and running today. I don't know what happened. So this is my little quick PSA. Guys, remember, let's be nice to the team members. It is not their fault. But that said, another great reminder for you to please not only come to a theme park for only one ride, especially when it is still opening and there are kinks and things will happen.
Absolutely.
So,
and you're paying all this money. You got to enjoy everything.
Yes, you got to enjoy everything. We tried the mead.
What'd you think?
It was delicious.
Exactly. It tastes like boysenberry, right?
It tastes exactly like boysenberry.
It was delicious. We didn't try the wings. Was the other recommendation you gave us?
Yes.
We couldn't try that.
Yeah. I might have ate a lot earlier today, so they might have run out. So that might be on me.
So it's his fault.
It might be.
Okay,
I had a lot of wings earlier, so you never like. Look,
So we're gonna have to come back.
there's a lot of room in here, so.
But a lot of muscle in there too.
That's right. The muscles right there. There we go. This is the body of a Norse god right here, so.
There you go.
Right, there we
There you
Oh,
go.
like Odin himself.
Oh,
But to
there
me,
you
that's
go.
the most important thing, so I'm glad you enjoyed that.
It is a little bit after 3:30. The crowds are still empty, so we want to see what Super Nintendo World is like. Welcome to my warp pipe. Let's find out if this is empty or if it's crowded. I just gotta see it. It's opening day now, remember that. Empty. Empty. Last time we were here, it was a whole lot more crowded. And just to celebrate, I think we should play at least one quick mini game. One, just
now?
one. Yeah, right now. Let's go.
All right,
But first,
All right, let's go.
I need to get more coins than you.
Let's
Come on,
go.
let's go. There you go.
See how it goes? Beep, beep.
All right, mini game's open. Are you ready for the challenge?
Let's go.
Welcome here up. Are you ready for your next game challenge?
Right there.
You're good. Also top. Yep. Perfect.
All right, we did it.
That was.
We won. We survived.
won. We
You heard-
survived. We got
Are
a
you sweating
key.
hard?
I'm sweating. That always.
These challenges give us a workout.
They gave us a whole workout. Now this was the Bob-omb Kaboom room where you gather fragments of a key from around the room and assemble them before the giant Bob-omb goes kaboom.
Right.
And it was so much fun. So basically we were running around like maniacs trying to grab
all the pieces and then-
pieces of a puzzle and put it together.
Right.
The initial time we had 10 seconds to do that. There was no way we were doing that in 10
Nope.
seconds. And then the second try that you get 20 seconds. So clearly we need a little bit more time to put puzzle pieces together.
Yeah.
But we did it. We got
We
it
did,
done.
we did, we got it done.
Whew.
But no matter what,
Right.
it is still a great part of Super Nintendo World.
We're gonna meet Mario and Luigi. I dressed up just for you.
Watch out with her hair, she's got Bob-omb.
Look at my band.
Oh yeah, of course.
I just
What?
showed him my band.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Woo!
we're having a lot of
We're
fun.
having so much
Especially
fun.
now that we get to see you.
Woo!
What's going on over here? We are in luck because we were the last ones in line to meet Mario and Luigi. Last time we were here, we couldn't do it. And they're so fun.
We came in here for a very specific reason.
We did.
Donkey Kong
That's right.
Minecart Madness.
Let's go.
Minecart Madness is at a whopping 10-minute wait,
That's
baby.
it. That is freaking insane.
Tell me when you're gonna see this queue this empty ever again. Not even during previews.
You want to know how fast we're here? Basically at the front. I timed this. We entered here around 4:32. It is 4:35 and we're about to get onto this ride. 10 minutes. This is a walk-on. That's crazy.
Right. Woo!
That was so off rhythm.
You got that. Woo! Such an underrated little activity that you can do in Donkey Kong Country. I absolutely love the bongos.
Okay, so it is 5:27 right now. We're gonna do a quick vibe check. Every single ride has been a walk-on. As a matter of fact, I've got the Universal app pulled up right in front of me. And we've got Yoshi's Adventure, 5-minute wait. Constellation Carousel, 5-minute wait. Minecart Madness, 10-minute wait. Curse of the Werewolf, 5. Then we've got Monsters Unchained at 10. We've got Stardust Racers at 15. You got the picture. That is insane. Now, I really wanted to do Mario Kart, but apparently it is delayed right now. I think we should just move on.
It's lunchtime because I'm starving and we're going to eat finally at Pizza Man. Whew, it smells
Okay.
so good in
It not only
here.
smells good, but it looks freaking so damn cool in here.
Beautiful. Finally, we are sitting in Pizza Moon having our pizza. Now, this is going to be a 1900s inspired theater-esque atmosphere.
Just a whole bunch of things in one.
It is absolutely beautiful, but it's just the detail. I mean, you have these like figurines floating in the air, and they're all holding different recipe
like
items,
ingredients for pizzas,
yes,
yeah.
like an onion, a shrimp. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Also, instead of, for example, medallions, there's little pizzas on the wall.
The best detailed part about this entire restaurant is the back that actually looks like a full-on stage on a moon, where you have a whole bunch of characters with, like you said, like ingredients, and they're doing some sort of like magical powers, and you have a giant spaceship in the middle.
Right, because it's supposed to be a 1900s
Right.
Victorian-inspired theater. Look.
Wow, and it is bigger than I thought. We were
huge.
debating whether to share 2 plates or 1, and I'm glad we picked 1 because we've got a total of 6 slices. Pretty decent size. It's like a medium-sized pizza, but if you're not a big eater, you can definitely share this with 2 people. And just talking about it makes my mouth water. It looks delicious, so let's taste it. First bite wasn't a fluke. This is some damn good pizza.
Seems a little greasy. I don't have a gallbladder, so I don't know how my stomach is going to take this, but it looks delicious. It's a good pizza. It is a little greasy, but that's a good pizza. We have an experiment to test out right now. Something just happened at Pizza Moon, and I'll tell you in a minute if it actually works, but if it doesn't, then we're just going to cut this from the video. But let's see if it works. Come on. I have a question. What? We were just eating pizza. This woman overheard our conversation that we hadn't done Battle at the Ministry yet. The only ride, basically, that we hadn't done. Says, I'm sorry, I overheard your conversation. You haven't done Battle at the Ministry. I have 2 random express passes that are specifically allowed for Harry Potter Battle at the Ministry. She's like, do you want them? What in the wizarding world?
Perfect. Don't put these too far away. You'll be asked to show them at least once more, but you're going to continue on to the trial.
It worked. It freaking worked.
I'm about to cry. He literally overhears your conversation and just willingly says, hey, I've done this 2 times. Like, you can take it.
I got no words. That I've never, ever times 20, times 30, I've ever seen a ride like that in my life, as far as technology or anything else. Monsters Unchained is very close, very similar, but this one, they go a little bit above and beyond. Wow. That person who gave us those express passes, you probably never watched this video, but thank you. Thank you. We have now ridden the Ministry, Battle at the Ministry because of you.
I can't believe that worked.
I can't believe it either.
When I tell you there is a guardian wizard guarding us today.
It's insane just how everything played out.
If you told me that we'd be riding Battle at the Ministry on the opening day of Epic Universe,
right,
I would tell you there is no way.
And the thing is, every single attraction today has been a complete walk-on.
Yes.
With the exception
of Battle
at the Ministry.
It was delayed all day. And then it finally opened up at a 280-minute wait, which that was not good. That's a hard no for us. We were going to skip it. We have been to Epic Universe 7 times. Never got a chance to ride it.
Never.
And the fact that this beautiful human overheard our conversation and literally
what are the
was just
chances?
like, hey, you want me? I will. The music is just getting more intense because that's how it felt.
That's how the moment feels.
Unsavory characters to the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. Level 2.
Crazy.
Absolutely crazy. Now, on the ride, I got nauseous. I did
You
get
did?
very nauseous.
The entire
Yes,
time?
It was very nauseating for me.
Because
but
I've heard a couple of things. I've heard that you get nauseous a little bit in the beginning, and then that after
no, I
the
was
second.
nauseous
No?
the entire ride. I am a very, very easily nauseated person,
Okay.
and I went in raw. Like we did not expect
Nope.
for any of this to happen today.
And we
so
just had pizza mood
And
on
we
top
just
of that.
had pizza, so
That didn't help.
I was not prepared. Bonjour. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Tell me, what are these creatures you have on your head? They're very strange.
They are called babams.
Bob-bomb. I do
Bob-bombs.
not know these creatures.
It is a
It
random
is,
magical
it
creature.
is from a different universe.
Oh, I understand. I
Yes.
must admit, I am not an expert on the
Yes.
magical creatures. I am not a
No.
magizoologist. I'm a specialist in the defense against the dark arts.
Oh.
I assume you must be a magizoologist. You have such an obscure creature
I
with
mean,
you.
they are a defense against something, but not dark arts.
Oh, really?
They are defense against special coins.
Special.
They blow up
Oh,
things.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You sound very knowledgeable about these magical
Yes.
creatures.
I am extremely knowledgeable about the babams.
Ah, very good.
Yes.
Very interesting. You know, there's rumors that a very famous magizoologist has been spotted nearby.
Oh, which one?
Are you familiar with Newt Scamander?
Yes.
Yeah, the writer of the
Yes.
books, of course.
We love it. Le Animaux Fantastique?
Yeah,
Yes.
fantastic. Absolutely. It has been rumored he has been spotted near the Circar Canoe over there. Yeah, we. So if you
Amazing.
frequent the circus, please keep your eye out for him. I must unfortunately report that there have been some suspicious activities, and we from the Bureau des Ordres would like to interview him.
Okay.
Because some things have happened that are a little bit out of line.
Oh, but do tell. Do
But
tell.
so-
Spill the tea.
Well, I cannot give all the details, but please, if you do see him,
Okay.
do not approach him yourself.
Okay.
Come to me or one of the other orders and
Okay.
report his whereabouts.
Okay.
There we go. Keep an eye out.
We have our orders.
Merci.
All right.
We'll be undercover.
Very good. Thank you very much for your assistance. Take care.
Great to meet you.
I just love
That is
the
so
character
fun.
interactions here.
Yes, they are so fun. And the first time that we actually get to meet an Auror, which is what we were missing here
Right, yeah.
in the Wizarding World.
We actually did two things that we did. The two last things that we didn't get to do.
Yes.
The attraction.
What an amazing
And the
day.
Auror.
What an amazing day.
Yeah.
We may look exhausted, but it has been an amazing day so far. Now,
Incredible.
with 1 hour left until opening day officially closes its doors, let's do a quick vibe check to see where we're at. So Harry Potter Battle at the Ministry finally has actually gone down under the 100 mark with a whopping
Wow.
90 minutes.
Okay, that's still a long freaking time. But better than 280.
Stardust Racers is at 15 minutes. Dragon Racers Rally is at 15 minutes. Constellation Carousel, 20 minutes. Hiccups is at 5 minutes. Fire Drill, 5 minutes. Monsters Unchained is at 10 minutes. Curse of the Werewolf, 15. 5, 10, 10. I mean,
Incredible.
What
Opening
a
day.
day.
Once again, opening day.
opening day. Way to go, Universal, for just giving us an amazing opening day experience. Now, the sun is setting. We absolutely love Wizarding World at night, but there's one world that we love just a little bit more. Starting the day in Dark Universe, ending the day in Dark Universe.
That's how you get things done.
Woo!
We gotta talk. We gotta talk real quick. Look at this. Opening day, right? Monsters Unchained, one of the most, if not the most popular attraction here at Epic Universe. 10-minute wait? What?
Well, I would say second most popular. I think Battle of the Ministry
Oh, yeah.
wins that. Most popular
Right.
in our hearts.
In my heart, yeah, whatever. Battle of the this is better. Anyway, this is incredible, and we're about to ride it. So that's all that matters. Let's go. Let's go. I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Nothing beats Dark Universe at night, baby. Nothing. And nothing beats Monsters Unchained. That remains undefeated as the best ride here at Epic Universe. Fight me on that. Now, we've got one more thing we've got to do before we wrap up this incredible opening day. Let's go.
Dark Universe, baby!
eyelids are closing. I am dead tired. We've been here since 4:58 in the morning, and it is now
10:50. It's about to be 11 o'clock. 10:51.
10:51.
I don't even know how many hours that is. You can do the hours for us and let us know in the comments. But it was the best day ever.
Best day.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think Epic Universe will ever be like this again. I think opening day was a very special day. It was definitely capped at a certain capacity.
Right. We're not sure exactly the number.
Everything from 9,000 to like 17, 18,000. But I have to tell you, this park
is the place to come to.
You have to be here.
Right.
Whether you are a Monsters fan, whether you love How to Train Your Dragon, if you love the Wizarding World, Super Nintendo.
Right.
I mean,
it is just, or you just want to chill and you don't like any of those topics, but you just want to experience
a new park, something
and
completely new that is going to take you into a completely different world. Epic Universe is making history in Orlando and in the U.S.
Right.
Dare I say the world? It is
say so.
It is the best theme park ever. Anyway, thank you so much for coming along on this journey with us.
Right, this historic day. We really appreciate you.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you for being here. We will catch you next week. That's Epic Universe, baby.